Hello, Dolphins fans! We've kicked off our preseason, and with it a lot has happened, but there are a few recent topics that have been getting people talking that we need to talk about, so come with me and I'll give you all the details firsthand. But before we dive into that and today's other hot topics, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the latest Dolphins news. You don't want to miss this, trust me, let's get to it. Let's talk about Odell Beckham Jr. If you've been following the buzz, you know there's been some speculation and criticism surrounding OBJ lately. Some people are saying that he signed with the Dolphins just to retire in sunny South Florida. But Beckham isn't taking it lightly, he's fighting back. Beckham took to social media to set the record straight and put those rumors to rest. He hasn't practiced since signing with the Dolphins in May and has been on the active/physically unable to perform (PUP) list throughout training camp. Naturally, this has led to some talk about his future. But on Wednesday night, Beckham let everyone know he's not here for the bullshit. He posted, "Yeah, I guess just keep posting nonsense for clicks and that will definitely make the answers come out." He went on to say, "Everyone here knows what's going on, the team and the people in this building. Time will tell what and how the rest of the story goes." Beckham hasn't been sitting around. He's been working out while the team practices with the Washington Commanders. It's clear he's focused on getting back to doing what he loves, playing football. He even took a shot at his critics, asking who wouldn't want to do what they love, working hard from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., only to be sidelined? He's passionate about getting back on the field and isn't letting the doubters get to him. There's even been a comparison made to Will Fuller, who signed with Miami in 2021, played just 2 games and then went on injured reserve before disappearing from the league. But OBJ isn't going to let his story end the same way. He has a point to prove and he's making it clear he's not done yet. First up, let's talk about Odell Beckham Jr. We've all been hearing the chatter, right? Beckham hasn't practiced yet since signing with the Dolphins in May, and naturally, that's led to some concern among fans and analysts. But before anyone jumps to conclusions, let's hear what Coach Mike McDaniel had to say. He's not worried, and he's made that clear. According to McDaniel, Beckham is taking the necessary steps to ensure when he's back on the field, he stays there. It's all about taking it one step at a time and not rushing the process. Beckham didn't sign up just to sit in meetings, although McDaniel did joke that his meetings are pretty entertaining. Beckham wants to be out there on the grass, and he's working hard to make that happen. Now, if you're wondering how Beckham is fitting in with the team so far, Tua Tagovailoa gave us some insight. He's had the chance to throw to Beckham, but it's been pretty basic stuff, no routes, just pitch and catch. That might not sound like much, but it's a start. Of course, as fans, we'd all love to see Beckham getting those practice reps in before the season opener on September 8th. Tua mentioned that Beckham's confidence will really start to build once he's able to run routes and make catches with defenders in front of him. But it's not just about the physical side of things. Beckham also needs to get comfortable with the playbook, which Tua admits is no easy task in this offense. It's tough, and it's going to take some time. Now, Dolphins fans, what do you think? Do you believe Beckham will come back stronger than ever and prove the critics wrong? Or do you think there is reason to be concerned about his long-term health? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, let's shift gears to this weekend's preseason game against the Washington Commanders. Coach McDaniel has hinted that we might see some of our starters out on the field. He's playing it smart, though. With the collection of injuries the team has to manage, McDaniel is going to be careful about who plays and for how long. He's making final assessments with his staff, but the idea is to give some of the starters a bit of action, nothing too crazy, just enough to get them warmed up. Of course, guys dealing with injuries like Jalen Ramsey, who's been wearing a compression sleeve on his leg, are likely to sit this one out. Same goes for players like Jalen Waddle, Jordan Poyer, and Aaron Brewer, who've been absent from practice. But for those of you eager to see some new faces in Dolphins gear, Saturday night could be exciting. We might get our first look at Calais Campbell, Jordan Brooks, and Kendall Fuller in live action. It's always exciting to see how new additions perform, but remember, the main goal of preseason is to stay healthy. We've had our share of bad luck with injuries over the past couple of seasons, so you can't blame McDaniel for being cautious. So, Dolphins fans, what do you think? Are you confident that Beckham will be ready to go when the season starts? Do you agree with McDaniel's cautious approach to preseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thursday was a day Kendall Fuller won't soon forget. At a joint practice with his former team, the Washington Commanders, Fuller received the coveted orange jersey, which is usually given to the best player in the previous practice. This time, however, it had a little more meaning. Head coach Mike McDaniel admitted that he had messed up in the past joint practices by not giving the jersey to guys like Calais Campbell or Jonnu Smith when they were in Atlanta last year, so he didn't want to make the same mistake twice. Fuller definitely appreciated the gesture, and it seems like the orange jersey worked a little magic. On the final play of a 2-minute drill, Fuller came up big, catching an interception from Jaden Daniels to seal the Dolphins' 2-point victory. Miami had already scored a field goal on its final drive, so this play was the icing on the cake, sparking a huge celebration from the team. Now, some might say the interception was routine, as Commanders receiver Terry McLaurin fell on the play. But hey, an interception is an interception, and Fuller made sure to capitalize on the opportunity. After the game, Fuller was asked about his celebration. Some people thought he was bowing to the Washington sideline, but he quickly clarified that there was no disrespect intended. He explained that it was a celebration that many outsiders wouldn't understand, but his former Washington teammates knew exactly what he was doing. To them, it was all love, and they understood where he was coming from. Now, what's really exciting is that Fuller is set to make his 2024 preseason debut on Saturday night against the Commanders. Talk about a full-circle moment. Fuller reflected on practice, calling it a blessing, and he's looking forward to competing with everyone on Saturday. But let's not forget, it wasn't all smooth sailing for Fuller. McLaurin got the better of him on the first play, scoring a touchdown. But that interception? It was a sweet rematch, and Fuller loved the back-and-forth competition. He mentioned how much fun it was to face a different team, especially against his old team. It's these types of matchups that make football so exciting. So, Dolphins fans, what do you think? Are you excited to see Fuller in action on Saturday against his old team? How do you feel about his performance so far in practice? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you all think. And before you go, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Dolphins content. We're just getting started, and there's plenty more to come as we get closer to the season. Also, remember to always stay positive and stay motivated, because I'm sure the Dolphins will have an excellent season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Fins up!